Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 3 of Jungle Adventures. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I'm taking a look at the new game pack, Jungle Adventures, with my 3 Sims here, Mason, Joel, and Chloe, who all were in my RTC, the Parenthood Years Let's Play. Mason was also in my Runaway Teen in the City Let's Play. He was the younger sibling of my Runaway Teen, who she found later on after she had had some success. And I think she was already a young adult before she found him. But anyway, so it's a bit later than where we left off last time, where they had, I think, all maxed their Salvadorian culture skill, which unlocked some secret wares and some secret meals at the vendors. But the vendors are all closed right now because or when I just last looked when I first came on, because it's in the middle of the night. It looks like they're a little bit hungry, or at least Mason is, but they've been fairly good with what they're catching here, though mainly I think Joel and Mason, because they have both maxed their fishing skill, so they have caught things like the waterfall in the bottle, the Dr. Parker spider repellent, lots of one of the local fish, the Faraday Fizz, but I haven't noticed Chloe catching them, and she just reached level 8. You can see I had them fishing for a bit after I played last time. They're all catching things other than those special things, but the fact is, and then there's a flower that you can't plant, the Guzmania, or I haven't had any luck, maybe I needed to plant it somewhere different, Polenis flower, that didn't seem, but I know that you can use that in one of the adventures that come up. So I'm just kind of waiting a little bit, because we'll see if there's anything at this is where this is, if anything opens up, or just so they can at least have some daylight before they go start jungle adventuring. But that was just the main thing. So if I don't know if you have to have a higher level of fishing skill. I wouldn't have thought so, but it's just that I have noticed that Chloe hasn't caught those things, but the other two have, and they have maxed their fishing skill, though they also catch some other things. And I think I hear a cat at the door, so I better go check on that. But regardless, I'll be back when it's a little bit later and they're about to go adventuring. Well, it's a little bit later, and we have a vendor here, so we're going to make one final purchase before we go. Hopefully Joel gets here soon. I tried to get him to stop fishing, but he just wanted to keep fishing. He does love the outdoors. Chloe did end up catching a few of the things. She caught a Faraday Fizz, and she caught a waterfall in a bottle. I guess I didn't actually notice who initiated that. And let's see, they kind of need to have some... what we're going to do is we're going to rally the troops, because we can before we leave. So we're going to go in here, rally the troops, and then I think I'm going to take them home again, even though I don't want to. Maybe it'll just be quicker. How many does he have of these waterfalls in a can? Because maybe I'll just ignore the fact they're a little bit dirty and just deal with that when they actually, need it. Because how many does he have? It's too much. See, I would have, if I'd realized none of this stuff really comes in handy that they brought with them, but because I don't have I'm going to just sell these apples. We don't need them. Get rid of a few things. Does he not have any waterfalls? Oh, he has 9. He's got plenty. So I'm going to take them to, let's go and take a look. We could go back to our residence, because that is the area where I'm planning on starting, but I thought for fun we would try and go to Belo Mizia Trailhead National Park, because we don't really need to be at home, because we're all going exploring, or it's my goal right now to take them all exploring. But if I had wanted to maybe say leave the others at home, I guess I could have gone there and Joel could have just had a shower while the others went ahead and started exploring. But I did notice when I looked around in the neighborhood over there, there was like a black bean plant and an avocado plant, which I would like to get, but I don't think we need that so much for when we're traveling. But I'll be back when we get there. So they're here at the national park, which, because it's a national park, means they can no longer start a gathering. See, I just was showing you that. So they're on their own with all their things in their inventory. And let's take a quick look. I think I've been here once so there's the new barbecue that is there, so we can get some food if we wanted to. And let's see where they are. They need to find an area off the path and examine 3 traps. But they also, if they're on my main one I want to do this is Mason, is need to excavate. So we'll have him excavate that one, and I'll take a look and see. So there's like the public washrooms there, and here's where they're staying, so it's quite close. Well, it seems close, but it's not that close. That's a plantain tree, which we don't really need because we have those. Oh, I found another one. So we'll let Joel come over here and do that one. And I'll hopefully have cut out some of this. Oh, there's a dig spot. You may as well just do that. May as well dig them up because it's close to where you're going. And this is the romantic location, I'm guessing, because we can travel there. Oh, look at this. Is that the black bean plant? We do. So you know what, Chloe? Why don't you come over here and harvest that? And hopefully we'll find a dig spot over here for you. And then we'll try and... It's interesting, like all the decor around, because everything is sort of supposed to be old and still looking. I haven't found anything. I have been here. But I actually went from the home lot as opposed to from that place. It may be that it might be better to go from the home lot. And of course they have our little butterflies, but you can't catch them. I don't know if this is the one that Joel's coming to do. So I'm just gonna go fast and see. I'm thinking it is the one that Joel is doing because he's coming right there. Yep. So there he is. And so he's digging. Why don't we see what he gets, if anything. Hopefully he's working on his archaeology skill by doing that. Which of course, because we can't have a club gathering here, we can't build that quicker. So that's uncover an artifact from a dirt clump. So hopefully that will... Oh, it's gone. And it didn't. But he did excavate 3 dig piles. Well, 1 of 3. He did start that. There we go. Right here. Very easy. So we're going to take a look here. Read poison awareness posting. And then we'll read the preparation checklist. And I'm going to take... Oh, she's thinking... Going to have her... Oh, because we must still be in a group even though we're not in a club. So, caution, in case of poisoning, please consult with local Sims for antidotes. And then preparation checklist. Oh, Joel found a fossil rock. We didn't really need those. What did you find? A fossil rock, too. It's important to prepare for the many dangers lurking in the jungle with the right adventure gear. And it says to go buy stuff, which we've already done. So that's fine. So Mason actually has level 10 of the gardening skill right there. So he can clear the path with hands because it says Sims with higher gardening skill clear faster and are much less likely to hurt their hands or purchase a machete. And I know we have machetes, but you know, he's level 10, so I think we can just go and clear it with our hands because I have actually done it with a Sim who was level 10 and she had no problems doing this. She didn't get uncomfortable. So let's fingers crossed the same thing happens. And I know on the previous one I said that the triple boost wasn't lasting, but it's a different symbol, so I must have missed it. So some of these, they are actually lasting, so that's good. So hopefully they're coming like I asked them to, because I want them to go through with him, but they may not have had to come, because I think when he goes through you could say travel with, and they would have just come with, perhaps. So yeah, so if you have, I don't know how high your gardening skill has to be for it not to hurt, because I know Chloe's isn't as high for her gardening. She is 7, but she's still, I would say that's pretty high and almost 8. But I don't know. I don't know that I've done it with someone who hasn't maxed their gardening skill, so I don't know at what level it starts to like not cause a problem, where it's a beneficial thing to have it. Whereas, of course, with my, are you done? I don't know why you're doing, oh, there you go, you've gone. So, where are you? You're on the other side. So, can we go over here? Where'd you go? Oh, there we go. We have a pop-up here. So, jaguar by the lake. While trekking through the jungle, Mason, oh, he doesn't have any plasma bat bait. I didn't know that. Stumbles upon a jaguar that seems to be stalking something at the edge of the lake. Should he sneak away or observe the jaguar's actions? So he can sneak away. He can watch the jaguar, which he has maxed his fishing skills. So I think we're going to do that. Unfortunately, we can't help the jaguar, because I would like to be able to help the jaguar, but we can't. That's too bad. Mason moves closer to the jaguar and notices it's watching some fish in the lake. The jaguar swoops its paw into the water and easily catches a rare fish. Just as it's about to eat its catch, a swarm of bats spooks the jaguar and it bounds off in the jungle. The fish is intact and Mason took it with him. Okay. So, and he's on the other side and there's a whole bunch of bats. Looks like he's maybe going to be attacked by the bats. No, I would have thought he was being attacked by the bats, but oh well, he didn't. That was lucky. So, what did he get? What fish did he get? I'm curious. He only has one of these flowers, but that's fine. If we need to use it, I'll use it. Because I know there's a pop-up that requires you to use it at some point. Is it down at the bottom? Is it a new fish? Or is it just one more of those ones that we've already been catching? Or is it a catfish? But he caught catfish too. Yeah, there's a, I don't know. I'm not here. The easiest way to see is if it's anything new is to come into the household collections tab. Instead of going through his inventory. I'm inclined to sell some of those fish, I have to say. And yeah, the only one that's completed here is this tambaqui, or tambaqui, which is common. So we haven't caught the other 2 fish that come with this pack yet. So can the others come with you? So let's see. Can we travel through with, I don't know if that's just gonna, I think, put us back on the other side. I'll unpause it because I want them to come with. Yeah. So now we're back here and we're gonna travel through again. I don't know, maybe they were coming because I saw Joel went. Are you coming, Joel? Oh, good. We're all here. Excellent. So there we go. We have an avocado tree. So why don't you, Chloe, since you need some more gardening, why don't you do the harvesting? The others have maxed it. And we have another one here. Now the question is, do we have her do this and see what happens when you don't have like a max? Like if it'll do it, maybe we will. But it may make her uncomfortable. But I could also just send her back home. And hopefully, oh, she can't. Why can't she clear it? Oh, it's one of those ones where we have to come on a next visit. I'll have to remember that. Hopefully. I'll have to get more familiar with all the spots. I know there are other ones because I've gone through. So let's see. Oh, here's the bridge. Okay. And oh, a dig site. Yay, we have a dig site. Why don't you come? Oh, I should have had him on the path thing because that would have counted for the path. But oh well. I'm sure we'll have more. Not a big deal. Is there anything up here? I have to say I missed that one where you couldn't go through it until you came back. And there's a bush and there's another one here. Let's see. Sorry for... So we can go through this one. So I'm actually going to have him clear the path with the machete because I want him to get that part. He's my main one, and then I'll have the other ones work on them afterwards. So are you going to get another fossil, or are you going to get something more useful? And you guys, you may as well come here. What's wrong with you? Oh, you need to have a shower. Well, first off, just come up here. Go here together. And then we'll go look at Mason. I'm finding, I guess it, like I said, it's just kept their gathering, their club going. Oh, there's a snake. Startled me a little bit, I have to say. to see it. So what's he want to do? He wants to chat about Salvadorian culture. He had a whim to get married to Chloe, but I know that whim is broken right now. For me, at least, in my game. I've tried it, and it's not completed when I've had Sims get married. So what did you get this time? He got an unauthenticated mask. Oh good, he actually got something useful. Something that matches what it is. So now that he's got 2 of the 3, I'm going to put him back over onto this popularity, nature jungle explorer. And we're going to clear path with hands again so that we can find an area off the path. And I was going to have them work on their culture, like do some excavate or use their table to work, but then I realized that when we go through, I don't know if it'll leave it behind, unfortunately. So, oh no, we got plasma bats. So what's gonna happen? He's filthy, I know. What happened with the bats? Said if he was a bit more fit or had some plasma bait bat to distract them, there's nothing to be done but hope the bats move on after. So where is he still being attacked? Where's he going? Oh, don't go all the way there. You don't need that. Are you planning on having a shower? Getting in line. No, you don't need to do that. Well, Mason is going through the other one. We're going to use the waterfall in a battle. I didn't tell you to go. What is your fitness skill? Your son's is maxed. Oh, now she's got bees. My goodness. Maybe it's better just to bring one sim with you. And without a Guzmania pollenus flower to distract them. Okay, so here we go. 3 sims is a lot. Suddenly sloths. As Mason rounds the corner, there's a stillness in the air. He looks up and notices a bed of sloths watching him. Mason is distracted for a moment and walks into a low-hanging branch, revealing a small band of fiery flies, which fly at the sloths and begin to bother them, scorching their fur and spots. What should he do? So he can let nature be. He can distract the flies with the dance. Higher Salvadorian culture skills leads to better results. Or miss the flies, which consumes a Drake's fire quencher. Because he can do either of these, because he has the fire quencher and he also has the Salvadoradian. I'm going to distract with a dance. He starts making noise as he embarks on a local dance, hoping to distract the flies from the sloths. The moves work as the flies are confused by the whirling figure below and decide to fly off. A moment later, a crystal drops from the trees, and as Mason looks up and locks eyes with one especially friendly sloth, it winks back at him. So, okay, well, we got a crystal. So, and how are you after those? So you're flirty from the falls. Everybody's flirty, but stings. So she's stung. So she's uncomfortable for 3 hours from being stung. And so she needed a flower. So she didn't have the flower. The others had a flower in their inventory. Or she needed logic. And her logic. See, Mason's my one who's maxed a lot of skills, so her logic isn't as high, it's only 3. So having a logic of 3 is not enough for the bees, I have to say. And Joel, you're flirty, you are uncomfortable from your plasma bat attack. Being a plasma source for bats is not cool at all. So, but that's only uncomfortable for 3 hours. Luckily, the rest of his things are not too bad. So we're going to have... Why don't you work on your exercise? Because you need it. And how is your exercise skill, Chloe? Are you through, Mason? Where are you, Mason? So you're through on the other side. Can you bring the others here? I don't know. I kind of want them to come because they're not with you. But I'm going to do the same thing where I go through and then come back. I'm going to travel through and then bring them back, but I think we're going to leave it here and do some more exploring in the next part because this has gone on long enough. We've made it through 2 areas And hopefully they've come with us. Where are they? I thought I said to travel through with them. Why aren't they with me? Oh well, I'll figure that out. And oh, there they are. We'll be back in the next part while they continue exploring, but it looks like they can't explore that one spot till they come back at some other time. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!